My second altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today is a bit of Bitcoin Cash, guys. As you can see here, guys, we've got a massive trend line all the way back from that dirty black swan event, that March COVID crash coming through there, mass levels of support being formed along this zone continuously here. Really quite good stuff. And this basically tells us, guys, if we're going to have any sort of pullback in terms of the price here for Bitcoin Cash, then we can basically say to ourselves, that's the wrong thing. We can basically say to ourselves, that we do have a massive level of support coming through here, and that is basically going to be sat around 533 there if we are going to bounce down that. And to be honest, looking at it from the trend line from the all-time high there as well, you can see the all-time high around 1500 there, guys. We're at 673 now. Seriously underpriced. But what I'm saying here, if we do see us actually crash back down, we've got massive levels of support here, guys. This is definitely going to be a humongous bounce point for Bitcoin Cash. Really don't see us actually getting any lower than this. And hey, if we do, we've got volume weighted ATR band holding us up as well. So it's really quite progressive to the upside, what I would say here for Bitcoin Cash. Now, in terms of what we are seeing now, we're actually in the minx of a breakout scenario, guys. The breakout scenario is actually in fruition right now. Target price point for that is going to be 743 there. So if anyone is in this trade, well done, money. You're going to be making cold hard cash right now. You've got coiled up moving averages, looking for a massive breakout in the price there. It's looking pretty good. You can see we're going up right now. Pretty good stuff indeed. I would be looking at a take profit. First take profit probably hit around 653 there. And then you're basically just going to be riding up, smashing take profits at all these horizontals, right? I would be banging one in there, maybe just ever so slightly lower than that. Yeah, around that 717 there. I would bang another one in around that 697, guys, because you know the story. You stagger your take profits all the way up. You're basically preparing for any sort of reversal coming through there if you are just in a lovely swing trade like this, right? Now, that's obviously one scenario. That's obviously one measure move coming through there. Now, let's jump to a bit more of a greedy scenario, because we have seen when Bitcoin starts running up there, we know Bitcoin Cash is really going to actually take a move to the upside here, as I was saying earlier. So I would say this greedy measure move is actually fairly achievable, guys. It is fairly achievable. Obviously, you know the score, staggering the take profits all the way up to prepare for any sort of reversal coming through there. So let's talk about the price prediction of around 969 there for a price target there up to that sort of zone. And as you can see there from that zone, guys, if we go to the top of that measure move there, obviously we have broken along this area here. You can see actually the level of support formed on here. And the last time that we did find that level of support, bang to the goddamn moon. We saw a 50% rise there in Bitcoin Classic there. So really quite progressive to the upside there. So yeah, hopefully we can actually find a level of support coming through there, guys, if we do see this measure move completion. In terms of a percentage for this gain here, it's going to be around a 65% gain. They're really seriously quite progressive from this breakout zone. From live price now, it's going to be around a 44% gain. I'm going to be leaving that there for now and jumping down to a smaller term time frame, because there is definitely another pretty insane point of correlation here. Because we do have an ascending triangle, guys, a bullish continuation chart pattern, which is very good. I feel like I'm preaching a bit. bullish continuation chart pattern, very good stuff indeed. As you can see, we have heavy levels of support here. Near enough reached it there, not quite. Saw a nice bounce, but a nice higher low getting formed as well. And obviously, as you can see here as well, we've got heavy levels of resistance on this top side of this horizontal. Not at the moment. We've actually broken through this horizontal, guys. We've broken through this horizontal, which basically is very progressive to the upside. Let's get a smaller measure move coming through there, because at this point in time, we're technically in 3 breakout scenarios, which is very goddamn bullish in my opinion, guys. Really quite bullish. So yeah, I really would consider doing some research here on Bitcoin Classic there, because or doing some TA or something, because this is really looking very progressive indeed. The measure move for this ascending triangle that we are looking at right now, which is still a position that could easily be entered now, we're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, right? 16% gain, probably just over 16%, nearly 16.5%, near enough that sort of level. Pretty insane stuff coming through there, guys. Definitely something to be looking out for. LR says, I'll get to that very shortly. But yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there for Bitcoin Cash there. But yeah, that's going to be your Bitcoin Cash update.